must have just, and see that?
So this is Colonel Dean's grave?
I can't find a map, but I would love to think that that is Nathan Sr.
There. But this is Colonel Dean's grave, the one who bought all the land here.
Someone called him Nathan Jr.
He actually bought the land we're standing on too.
That's right. All this acquisition.
And this is totally unlegible, but you can kind of make out the word Dean.
What was I going to write? Oh, I was going to...
Okay, so that's Charlie Green's house. That's where Grandpa Dean grew up. And he walked these roads barefoot. Dick.
Dick. Hi.
What's the significance of this bridge?
What?
Why did Gary travel all the way to Chicago to see this bridge?
Well, he was going to wash his car here. This is a place.
We used to come down here, park the car on the bridge, get water out of there with a bucket.
And just wash
Everybody
it.
on the bridge.
Actually, there's still a bucket there.
Where?
Right down there.
Oh, there is.
Oh, you're right. I remember throwing that in there.
Gee, everybody's got a camera up but me.
You have a rope on a bucket, and you just throw it over with the thing. You throw it in there, you pull it up, you throw it on the car, and that's your rinse, and then you wash the car, and then you throw another bucket and you rinse it, another bucket, rinse it.
How many times would you do that? Weekly?
I don't know.
Depends how your car got.
But this was a good place to do it.
And
your car was always dirty when you drove down the road. Because
okay, so where are we at?
We're at the Chili Fest competition in Athens.
You got, for $3, you get a bowl and a spoon.
And a ballot.
And a ballot.
That's how you voted.
What do you think about that one? Is that any good?
Ryder?
Is that any good?
It's chilly.
I'm wide open. Hey, how are you doing your bowl? No, you have to pay.
All right, so you found Grandma Dean's store yet?
No, but I've been told that number 18 wouldn't be a bad vote.
Number 18.
That's River Road.
Oh, that's where Mom works. So Gary said he hasn't found his favorite yet, but he's found ones he doesn't like.
Number one was not my favorite.
Number one is not your favorite.
Falling down and stuff.
Sounds wrong.
All right, what did you say?
All right, wait a minute.
This wall that's cracking and crumbling and coming down, there's cracks right there, there's cracks over there, there's a brick missing down around the
You built
bottom.
that wall?
He built this wall.
What year?
9 months ago.
1983.
All right, and then what's the connection, Dick, between that brick that he laid and his ancestors back there?
Well, they made the brick, didn't they? About 150 years.
All right, these bricks were all made by
These bricks
Deans.
were made by William and John Nicholson Dean in the early 1800s in order to have this thing open by 1816.
Brother, get in there.
1816. All right, Sean, let's take a picture.
You realize how much weather?
Oh, I fell down clear over here.
How much weather? How much in 28 years? You know.
So
How much ground movement there has been, and yet that's held all that ground.
Are those all back this far?
There's a 12-inch block back here.
Okay. A 12-inch.
It's poured full concrete. There's rebars coming up into it.
So is it long ways? 12
No,
inch?
12 inches. 12
Okay,
inches
so
wide,
it's
16 inches wide.
Okay, so it's laid long. It's laid
And then
long
there's a
ways.
rebar that we put down, and that rebar drilled in the ground into out of the footer.
Okay.
And then that was a short bead, and then they lapped another one down over like this, so they slid by each other. Built it, and then
So it's this building here, right?
Yes,
In this building,
this building was built earliest, and
in that building.
These must be at least 10 or more years older or younger, because for a long time this was the only OU. Well, there were 2 buildings. The other one's gone. It was the academy.
So this is where you went to school back then. This is the college classrooms are all here. back then?
Well, one of the interesting things about this is this wasn't named Cutler Hall until, late in the 19th century. And it had been called the edifice, the central building. And this is one of the reasons why Manasseh Cutler did not like Ohio University. It was because he actually refused to donate any money to them, because he felt that after all he had done to make it a university, that they hadn't felt any obligation to name anything for him. And he died without any landmark here in his name.
Dick,
Really creates a
how
lot
do
more
you
vividness
prove
and
that this brick was made by Deans? What's your proof?
If I had to probably convince anybody, I would go to what's called the legal history of the university, and in the legal history of the university, it documents the bill of lading that William Dean committed to make the brick for this building.
Okay.